Hi, and I'm back again with a different kind of planner video. It's not an unboxing, it's my, I guess, first impressions of the cloth and paper planner. And she puts it in this really nice dust bag, and it's pretty good material. I think, if I ever travel with it, I'll put it in here. So let's just do a quick rundown. I'm sure everybody's seen this on Instagram, but it's got that really nice caviar leather. She says it's leather. It smells like leather. The chevrons are like perfectly aligned. Even on the spine, it's like right there in the middle of diamond, and it is just crafted so well. It's got a nice weight to it. Inside there are 6 credit card pockets, a passport pocket, 2 pockets right here, and gold rings. I got the one in the gold rings. You can also get it in the smooth leather, which I think this is the smooth leather with black rings too if you want. I just chose the gold because there's the gold right here and the snap button is gold, so I just thought all of that matched. And there's one pocket right here, there's another one right here, and yeah, and it's a magnetic closure. The only thing that concerns me is that it's a little, I don't know, like it feels loose, like it's very, like you just tap it and it just comes apart. I don't know if that's like a good or bad thing. It is, I guess because I'm used to the Louis Vuitton like snap closure, that this kind of makes me feel it's like a little weak or something. This one, I mean, once you snap it, it's snapped. It's not gonna come apart unless you go for it, you know? This one, you just tap it lightly and it just comes apart. So that's something I'm just gonna have to get used to. I think it's a personal preference thing. I don't really think it means it's like low quality or anything like that. I'm not trying to rag on her. It's just something I'm not used to because I'm not used to a magnetic closure. So when you open it up, I have laid mine out like what I saw on her Instagram photo. Was the passport here and the credit card, some money here. I think I had some receipts and things back here. I think this planner is made so that you just take this one planner from like work to home to play to travel, and it's like a purse. It's like a fashion statement, and I could totally see just carrying this with like a nice watch, all black, some nude pumps, and you're all over the place, you know? This is just constructed so well, and compared to the canvas of the Louis Vuitton, I kind of prefer this right now. It's more substantial, I think, and this, I just kind of feel like I've already paid $4.99 for this on eBay pre-loved, and I'm having some issues with it. The glazing is coming off. I mean, I'm pretty sure this is about like 15 years old. I'm gonna have to send this back in. One of the rings has a gap in it. I don't know how much it's gonna cost to fix all of this, but while this gets sent away, I was like, I'm gonna use this in the meantime. And so I got it, and I don't know, I'm almost kind of on the fence. Like, I almost wanna either just keep this the way it is and just not use it as much so there's no more further damage to it, or I'm considering selling this. Selling it probably for like 400 bucks or something. And I want to use this as my main planner now. I don't know, who knows, maybe in the future I'll change my mind and I'll, try to buy a GM again later, but for now I really like this one. And so while I'm trying to figure out what to do with my Louis one, I'm just really loving this one here. I've had to change some things up, so now I'm not going to really show the planner setup because it's still the same. I'm going to just address a couple of issues with this planner. First of all, it's a little narrower. It's narrower than my Louis one for sure. The rings are 1/2 centimeter smaller. These, I believe, are at a 3 centimeter width, and these are 2.5. So there might be some, paper discrepancy there. It's not as wide. So this looks like a really minimal amount of, like width difference, I guess, But the thing is that because of that, I can't use any side loading tabs. The tabs on the side stick out. They run into this band right here, especially these, because there's like this much paper. It's more than a 1/4 inch, like a 1/2 inch. They run into the side here, and I don't like that, because if I'm going to be using this in a purse or something, or holding it on the side, like holding it, I don't want my own hand crushing the tabs. So I had to move all the tabs to the top. These are the CSV, I think these are just the month of the year tabs. They did come off, but there's a little sticky residue on each month, so I'm gonna have to probably get like a glue gun and remove the residue on the side. But it's narrow, so the side tabs are a big kind of problem. I think a lot of people use like minted sugar. The tabs are gonna have to be way smaller. Either that, or you can have them sticking out. Me personally, I don't like them sticking out, so I had to move them to the top. And these are like not as big as minted sugar. I think minted sugar does do, I think you could probably do top and bottom. If you do that, that's fine. The second thing is I had to take all my dividers out, because when you stuff in a bunch of stuff here and on the back, I just put in a couple things back here, it makes it really thick. And so I kind of, you know, I'm scared of overstuffing it right away, you know, right off the bat. So I had to take out all my dividers. I think other than that, that's it. Just with the magnetic closure being a little weak and no side loading tabs, which doesn't really bother me. I just know that like most of the stuff you buy like at Michael's will have side tabs, and so, you know, I'm not gonna buy those. The top has more clearance, I believe, like there's more, and the bottom is pretty wide there too. So I'm not gonna use a pen loop, because already I feel like, unless it's like a really slim pen, I don't know how you're supposed to have tabs and a pen all right here. It's a little snug. And so I'm just going to carry a separate pen. But basically that is my setup and sort of review, first impressions on this planner. I think the quality of it, the build, is excellent. It's just I wish she had maybe designed it to be a little bit fatter, like just like 1 finger's width, because that would allow for, yeah, like the minted sugar type of, you know, big tabs without, you know, going over the edge. The rings, I like the ring size. I mean, to be honest, I don't think a lot of people really overstuff a GM, because a GM is already at 3 centimeters. And I don't know like how much stuff you'd have to carry to, you know, fill up the whole thing. I don't really do that. I think the 2.5 centimeter amount of paper is just right for this, for me, for my planner. I do kind of want to use this as my wallet. I was using the PM as a wallet, but I've noticed that ever since I got this, I don't even use the PM. So, which is like great for me, because I don't want to be planning over there and over here. One planner is good enough, and I really like the way this works right now. And I think everything fits. Like, I have one of these. I have, like, these are all filled. Like, there's like 4 business cards in each thing. This is just like a thank you card and a little mini agenda. And with that in here, you can still close it. I've tested this with pulling all this out. Obviously, the snap closure works a lot better without it, but I mean, with it, it works just as fine too. So I think this is definitely a keeper. I think if you were a like all black, like neutrals girl, this is very chic. Like even a luxe girl. Like I think I've seen like a Chanel and a YSL, the card case that matches this. This is just so chic. That's all I've been doing this weekend, is looking at black caviar chevron luxe pieces. The monogram, yeah, like it's nice. Everybody wanted it, or like, you know, like last year everybody was into it, or, you know, are still into it. But I don't know, maybe like I've never thought of this way, but like maybe it's too flashy, maybe it's too much, you know, like for the workplace. It's like I don't feel like busting this out and taking this to lunch. Like I feel like people look at me weird, you know, like she's trying too hard or whatever. So This I could see myself carrying it around, and I think it is just like so understated but so classy. And my husband said the same thing. He was like, wow, like blown away. He thought this was like $500. I got this plus the daily planner pad in blush, and I got regular free domestic shipping, and it was only $142, I believe, is all I paid. If I'm wrong, I'll correct it down below with the correct pricing. I got this on a promo price, so I think this is just really worth it, worth the money. It's leather, and like the quality is so good, and it's holding everything that I need. I really like this. It's just kind of like, I don't know, like every time I've ever seen these in like the Webster pages and things like that, or the Kate Spade Wellesleys, I thought it was like so annoying. But when I saw the passport with the credit cards and the cash, I was like, duh, like why haven't I thought of this before? And then I think just it being black and like so chic, it's like the it thing for me. I definitely could see myself taking this everywhere, like using this as a wallet, taking this around as a travel piece, like a journal or whatever on the plane. This is just, I just like love it, and I don't really care. I don't really care if it's like not that wide, because I have all the tabs that I need. I didn't even put dividers anymore. I took them all out, and I don't really care because I can find what I need. I kind of know my planner, so like this is just, I don't know. If people are out there that are like super picky, yeah, that's like something that you might want to take into consideration, that it is a little narrower and the rings are not as big as Louis Vuitton if you have a GM already. I also have, this navy blue Filofax original in the A5 size, so you can kind of see the difference here too. So I think this is how much makes a difference for the tabs and things like that. And I think the rings are the same size. Everything right here is all calendar. So the first half is about calendars. Actually, I would say 2/3 of it is just calendars. I try to write everything on my weekly pages. Everything else is just like note pages and things like that. So yeah, that's it. So if you guys have any questions, let me know. I hope this was helpful to anybody who's kind of considering getting this or on the fence about it. And I did a lot of like digging around and like asking people, commenting on people's Instagram pages about this planner, the ring size, and I did kind of notice that in some of the photos that the tabs hang out off the sides. So if anybody is as picky as I am or have any questions, you can let me know and I'll try to get back to you like as soon as I can. I'm still kind of playing with this. I really like it. It's a really well constructed planner for the price, and yeah, like I'm actually really considering just getting rid of my Louis Vuitton GM because I don't want to pour more money into a luxury item where it's going to get damaged and stuff. And this, I mean, I wouldn't mind buying like a second one with the black rings. Like it is just so beautiful for what you get for your money. And yeah, if you're a cloth and paper fan, this is definitely a must-have. I think it's gorgeous. So until next time, and most likely I will do a April-May update. If I change anything or if I come up with anything different in this planner, I'll make another video. So until then, have a nice day, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.